Hey girls, today I'm doing a collab with Period Girl. I'm going to be talking about my pre-period starter kit, but also my first period story. So I'm going to start with my first period story. I was 13 at the time, and I was on a family holiday to Legoland. I went to the bathroom, and there was a small amount of blood in my underwear, so I wasn't with my mum at the time. I was with my dad, my cousin and my little sister. So I just, because I didn't have anything with me, I just wrapped some toilet paper around my underwear and left. When we got back to the hotel that night, I went to the toilet and there was quite a lot of blood. So I sorted myself out and I had a pre-period kit like this, which I'd done with my mum. And I just opened it, took out what I needed, put it on, and I was okay. Nothing really too bad happened the first time I got it. I didn't tell my dad, but I did ring my mum and tell her, and she told my dad, as I found it quite awkward. But anyway, yeah, that was my first period story. Nothing too bad happened. Now, onto the pre-period kit. This is quite a thick bag. It has a lot in. I used to keep one of these in my bag for school, one in my locker, and then I had one at home on my desk which I could just take when I went on holiday or anything. So let's open it. In here there's quite a lot of stuff, but you might not need all this. So the first thing I have on the top is some tampons. I have a Lectine regular. These go to be quite young when you start, as they're quite thin, but they still hold a regular flow. I have a Tampax Compact Pale regular. These are good if you just want a small tampon which you can fit in your hand. The next thing I have is just a Tampax Pale regular. I really like these tampons, they're just quite large. Next thing I have is a spare pair of underwear. These are good, so you can take off your dirty underwear and put a clean pair on. Right, now onto the pads. First I have, you can get packs of these, but they're the Lectine Freshen Up wipes. You can get them in single sachets. I find these really helpful just to freshen up and make sure everything's clean. Also, you can buy large packets, which I keep at home, like this. These are the Femme Fresh Intimate Hygiene Wipes, and I keep these at home instead of carrying around a large packet like this. Right, next thing I have are some liners here. These may not be used for your first period, but they might if you're only spotting. So I've put in 2 Carefree liners. I took the wrapping off them, so yeah. I put in 4 of the Body Form Social liners. You're going to use these as tampon backup or just for discharge or spotting. Right, the next thing I put in are some regular flow pads. I put in 2 Always Infinity with wings. I put in 2 Lillette Dry Lock with wings. And then for heavy pads, I put in 2 Always Ultra Long with wings. These may be if you have a heavier flow. Sometimes people's first period can be really light or really heavy, just depends on the person. And finally I have a Body Form Maxi Long. This is if your flow is really heavy or you just want the protection, as when you first get it you may be unsure. All of this fits in this bag really nicely. I just place it all in and I just keep it in my bag. Also, another tip for when you first start is to always keep a pad maybe in the inside pocket of your backpack, or some in your locker, or somewhere that's easily accessible. Maybe if you have a uniform in your school. I know lots of schools in the UK have uniforms. I don't have a uniform in my school, but many do. So that closes up nicely when I zip it, and I just keep that in my little locker now, even though I've already started. It has a lot of stuff in I can just grab and take to the bathroom.